Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the October 25th Lebanon City Council meeting. Our first order of business will be the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, now we'll move on to the roll call members. Madam Clerk, will you call the roll, please?
Sure. Mike Kincaid.
Present.
Keith Campbell.
Here.
Morris Jones.
Here.
Dick Robertson.
Here.
John Copeland.
Here.
Brent Wheat.
Here.
Sierra Messenger.
Present.
Thank you.
Now we'll move on to the approval of the minutes from our previous meeting, and we do have 2 minutes tonight, one from September 27th as well as October 12th. Are there any changes to the minutes? Okay, I would entertain a motion concerning the minutes.
Make a motion, we approve the minutes for 9/27 and 10/12.
We have motion to approve both sets of minutes. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second from Sierra. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? Those minutes are approved. We have some guests tonight. Do I have consent from council to take the agenda out of order?
Yes, sir.
Consent? Okay. New business then. First item up will be Resolution 2021-23, approving issuance of bonds of the City of Lebanon Stormwater District. And we have Julie Bowling from Creed Duval to introduce this to us.
Good evening. The resolution before you is pretty short and sweet this time. The Board of Works just passed a resolution authorizing the issuance of refunding bonds in the name of the city. Statutorily, the council as the fiscal body for the city has to approve that bond transaction. And so that's what this resolution before you does tonight. It approves the issuance of refunding bonds in an amount not to exceed $5.8 million. And for the council to approve that and take any steps that need to be. The bonds will be issued in the name of the city, but it will be through the Stormwater District and that board. So this just gives statutory approval for them to have those bonds issued.
And the reason we're pursuing this is that it will save the city about $700,000 or so over the term of those bonds, obviously with interest rates being where they are. We thought it'd be a good opportunity to issue some, to kind of refinance those, rebundle those in the situation. So that's kind of why we're taking action tonight. So anything else you want to add, Julie, to that?
But I'm happy to answer any questions. As I had indicated to the Board of Works there, the bonds are not to exceed 5%, but they're estimating them to be closer to 1.7%, but those will be priced next week, and we would have a final rate at that point, and then close sometime the week of November 14th.
Okay. Thank you, Julie. Any questions for Julie from the board?
I'm sorry, Julie, what did you say? They're estimating what percent?
7.
1.7, okay, thank you.
And
Sorry.
again, that's just an estimate that won't be finalized until they actually.
Right.
So.
Pretty good number. And we also have Emma Adlam from Baker Tilly as well, our financial advisor, if you have any questions for her. Any additional questions from the council?
No, sir.
Okay. Rob, can you go ahead and read the resolution, please?
Thank you, Mayor, Council. Resolution 2021-23, again, is a resolution approving the issuance of bonds of the City of Lebanon Stormwater District. As Julie indicated, this resolution authorizes the issuance of Stormwater District bonds in one or more series in an amount not to exceed $5.8 million. And these are to refund the series of bonds that were outstanding 2012 Series B bonds, the 2013 bonds, and the 2014 bonds. This council, as the fiscal body of the city, now desires to approve the issuance of the refunding bonds as required by Indiana law, again in an aggregate principal amount not to exceed $5.8 million. This resolution shall be in full force and effect from and after its passage by this council.
Thank you, Rob. Any further discussion from council now the resolution has been read?
No, sir.
Any public comment? Okay. At this time then, I would entertain a motion concerning Resolution 2021-23.
I'll make a motion, we approve resolution number 2021-23.
We have a motion to approve. Is there a second? I think Mr. Morris, motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? All right, that is approved. Thank you, council. Okay, that concludes what I have for new business. Any other new business? Okay, then we'll go back in order then and return to old business now. First up will be ordinance 2021-20, fixing the salaries of certain City of Lebanon employees, and this ordinance is on second reading.
Okay. In ordinance 2021-20, salaries of certain employees, be it ordained by the Common Council of the City of Lebanon, two-thirds of its members being present and concurring therein, that the following statement of salaries is base pay for the positions listed. Full-time employees of the City of Lebanon will receive longevity pay at the rate of $75 per each year of service. Longevity pay begins after the first full year of service and does not include the current year of service when calculating the amount for each employee. That if a current employee transfers to a vacated position, the amount of the salary would be no more than the amount listed in said ordinance, plus the longevity of the employee transferring to said vacancy. The salaries of the following employees of the City of Lebanon beginning January 1st, 2022. The Motor Vehicle Department is $481,837. Parks Department is $777,377. These rates apply to a 35 to 40-hour work week. However, when extreme emergencies arise requiring the above-named employees to work more than 40 hours per week as intended, they shall be compensated by Federal Labor Standards Act and the city's overtime policy. This section does not apply to department heads. Planning Department, $428,256. Historic Commission, $6,000. Police Department, $2,495,497. Fire Department, $1,793,977. Clerk Treasurer's Office, $118,918. Mayor's Office, $48,606. Community Development, $69,902. Engineering, $79,271. Lit Public Safety Fire is $846,707. Lit Public Safety Police is $492,246. The annual salaries of the following board members shall be Board of Works, $3,600. City Plan Commission, $9,600. Board of Zoning Appeals, $6,000. Park Board, $3,600. Plan Commission, Zoning, and Park Board members are only compensated for regularly scheduled meetings they attend. This ordinance shall take effect January 1st, 2022, adopted this 25th day of October 2021.
Thank you, Ty.
Yes.
Any discussions from council?
I have a question on the last one. Those numbers that we read is a little misleading. I mean, there's 8 Plan Commission members for $9,600. It's $1,200 per member, right? That's how we got the $9,600?
Yes.
It's not 96, yeah. It's right, it's the right total.
Yeah, it's $100 per meeting.
Right.
With one meeting per month.
Yeah, that's what I'm
For the
saying,
year.
yeah.
Yes.
I didn't want everybody to think we was paying them $9,600.
No, we are not.
Per person.
That's for a lot of members.
Yeah.
Same thing with Board of Zoning.
Yeah, all of them.
It's $100 a meeting for one meeting a month for
And Park
5
Board,
members.
yeah.
Same with Park Board, 6 members, $50 a meeting, one meeting per month for $3,600.
Thank you for the clarification, Keith.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure they
Yes,
all
I
heard the right
understand.
number. That's the right total.
Good, good.
Any additional comments, discussion from council?
No, sir.
Any public comment at this time concerning the ordinance? Okay. Then I would entertain an ordinance, or I would entertain a motion concerning ordinance 2021-20.
I move we approve ordinance 2021-20.
We have a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? That is adopted unanimously. Thank you, council. Okay, next up is ordinance 2021-21, fixing the salaries of elected officials for the city of Lebanon. And this ordinance is also on second reading.
Be it ordained by the Common Council of the City of Lebanon, Indiana, 2/3 of its members being present and concurring therein, maximum salaries of the following elected officials of the City of Lebanon beginning January 1st, 2022 are as follows. Mayor, $57,978. Clerk Treasurer, $61,934. Common Council is $71,000. The breakdown is 6 members at $10,000 and the president at $11,000 for the $71,000. In addition to the funds paid by the civil city as set out in Section 2 above, the following elected and appointed officers to be paid from the funds of the municipal utilities are as follows. Mayor, $30,090. Clerk Treasurer, $17,204. Deputy Clerk Treasurer, $25,668. This ordinance shall take effect January 1st, 2022, adopted this 25th day of October, 2021.
Okay. Any discussion, comments from council?
No, sir.
Any public comment concerning the ordinance? Okay. This time then, I would entertain a motion concerning ordinance 2021-21.
I move that we accept ordinance number 2021-21.
Okay. We have a motion to approve. Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? That ordinance is adopted unanimously. Thank you, council. Okay, and last but not least, probably the most important item here, our ordinance 2021-22, which is council to consider appropriation and tax rates. Essentially, this is our 2022 city budget, and this ordinance is also on second reading.
Correct. Be it ordained by the Lebanon City Council that for expenses of the Lebanon Civil City for the year ending December 31st, 2022, the sums herein specified are hereby appropriated, ordered, set apart out of several funds herein named for the purpose herein specified, subject to the laws governing the same. Include all expenditures authorized to be made during the year unless otherwise expressly stipulated and provided by law. In addition, for the purpose of raising revenue to meet the necessary expenses, Lebanon Civil City property tax levies and the property tax rates are herein specified and included herein. Budget Form 4B for all funds must be completed and submitted in the manner prescribed by the Department of Local Government and Finance. And I will now read the funds with their adopted budgets. Casino Riverboat is $62,700. General budget is $14,406,779. Debt service is $144,493. Bond number 2 is $208,311. Fire pension, $304,214. Police pension, $219,573. Local road and street, $283,751. Motor vehicle highway, $1,260,627. Park and recreation, $1,510,201. Park bond, $381,026. CCI, which is cumulative capital improvements, is $140,000. CCD, which is cumulative capital development, is $340,000. The stormwater bond is $600,550. Sanitation is $909,000. We also have home ruled funds, which are not reviewed by DLGF, in the amount of food and beverage at $1,889,000. Public safety lit for both police and fire is $2,920,137, and the American Rescue Plan is $1,813,517. That totals $27,393,879.
About 6 of that's the home rule funds, though. So, yep.
I thought you said 27,000.
It's 27 million.
Yeah, you said 27. Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you, Tanya. Any discussions, comments from council?
No, sir.
Any public comment? Okay, well, before we hold the vote, I do want to say I appreciate the council's collaborative spirit on this year's budget. Obviously, this year, we were dealing with the impacts of the 2020 local income tax reduction we saw due to COVID, and I appreciate all the hard work to work through the budget to make investments in not only our employees, but also projects around the city, as well as some new programs, all while still keeping our city tax rate the same. So I appreciate all the hard work and effort. I know it's a lot of time and a lot of work sessions to make that happen. So I appreciate the time, and appreciate the collaborative spirit. We all work together very well on accomplishing this budget. So with that, then, I would entertain a motion concerning ordinance 2021-22.
Make a motion, we approve ordinance 2021-22.
We have a motion to approve. Is there a second? Motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? That ordinance is adopted unanimously. Thank you, council. Okay, that concludes what I have for old business, and I believe new business as well. So is there any further discussions or announcements from council?
No, sir.
Okay, and then we'll move on to claims then, and we'll entertain a motion concerning the claims.
Make a motion, we pay the claims.
We have a motion to pay the claims. Is there a second? Second. Motion and a second to pay our bills. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? Okay, bills are paid. With that, then I would entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We have a motion to adjourn. Is there a second? Second. Motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Those opposed? All right, we are adjourned. Our next city council meeting will be Monday, November 8th at 7:15 PM. Have a great night.